All right, so the entire state of Texas is getting ready for the winter weather event we are about to experience.
As people brace for the bitter cold and potentially dangerous icy roads, there's also concern about whether we're going to be able to stay warm indoors.
State's bracing for a monster of a winter storm set to bring damaging ice and heavy snow. The massive storm's impact zone could stretch more than 1,500 miles from the plains across the south and up into the northeast there.
In about 24 hours from that storm starting, it'll start here in the southern plains with ice, snow, and wind. Very cold air just to the north of it. These are all either cold weather advisories.
What we're seeing right now across the United States is not just another bit of cold weather. It's a major winter storm spreading snow, ice, sleet, and dangerously cold temperatures across a vast region of the country. Forecasters say this storm could affect well over 200 million Americans, stretching from the southern plains all the way to the northeast and New England, and its impacts will be felt for days. This weather system has been growing for days, fed by a surge of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico that's colliding with extremely cold air plunging south from the Arctic. That collision produces a wide variety of winter precipitation, heavy snow in many areas, freezing rain and sleet in others, and dangerously cold wind chills that can make conditions life-threatening. Across the southern plains, states like Texas and Oklahoma began to feel the first effects as snow and ice spread in. Roads are becoming slick with freezing rain, and authorities are warning people to stay off the roads unless travel is absolutely necessary. Even in places that rarely see winter weather on this scale, officials are urging residents to take this seriously because ice on power lines and tree limbs can lead to power outages and infrastructure damage. As the storm progresses, heavier snow bands are forming farther north and east. In parts of the Midwest and Ohio Valley, communities are preparing for several inches of snow that may fall quickly, making travel extremely difficult. Snowflakes will stack on untreated roads, and black ice, nearly invisible patches of ice, will make driving treacherous. In the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, including major cities such as New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C., the storm is expected to deliver significant snowfall this weekend. Some forecasts suggest snow totals could range from 10 inches to well over a foot in some areas, with the most intense snow falling late Saturday night and into Sunday. This snow won't melt quickly because behind the storm comes a blast of Arctic air. Temperatures will plunge well below freezing, with wind chills potentially dropping to dangerously low levels. Even in regions accustomed to winter weather, conditions can become extreme. Frostbite can set in on exposed skin in minutes when wind chills drop far below zero. But snow isn't the only danger. In parts of the South and Southeast, including states like Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia, and the Carolinas, freezing rain is a major concern. Ice can accumulate on roads and bridges, making travel nearly impossible, and it can coat power lines and tree branches. Thousands of flights have been cancelled or delayed at major hubs, and airlines are offering waivers for travelers because it's unclear when conditions will improve enough for safe travel. On the ground, highways can become slushy, icy, or completely snow-covered, making travel a serious risk. Because the storm covers so many different climates, people are experiencing it differently. Some areas are seeing beautiful snowflakes falling steadily, the kind that's fun to watch but still makes roads slick. Other areas are watching freezing rain turn streets into shiny sheets of ice that make walking hazardous and nearly impossible without special equipment. Officials are urging residents to prepare now if they haven't already. That means having enough food, water, medications, blankets, and warm clothing at home in case power goes out. It means checking on elderly neighbors or family members who might be especially vulnerable to cold. It means postponing travel plans until conditions improve. Emergency management teams are warning that this storm could have lasting effects beyond just snow and ice. Power outages, hazardous road conditions, and cold temperatures may persist into next week. That could slow down everyday activities, disrupt local economies, and challenge infrastructure in ways that will take time to recover from. As this winter storm unfolds, the focus remains on safety and preparedness. Weather services continue to update forecasts as the storm moves, and the public is being asked to monitor alerts closely. What started as a weather forecast has grown into a major weather event that's challenging communities across the country to respond and adapt quickly. Tonight, as snow continues to fall in some regions and ice continues to build in others, remember, this isn't typical winter weather. It's a wide-reaching, powerful storm system that demands respect and caution. Stay informed, stay prepared, and above all, stay safe as conditions evolve over the next 48-72 hours.